friends. So I just adore autumn with all that is in me. It's totally my season. So I just put a little bit of a compilation together for you guys. Hope you enjoy it.
Every autumn, my boys and I make a seasonal adventure bucket list where we write down everything that we think would be fun to help us experience the fullness of each season. Decorating, special treats, including our new favorite, candy corn, caramel corn, and pumpkin spiced pretzel buttered popcorn. Homemade craft projects, themed Lego builds, seasonal reading and entertainment, leaf viewing walks, and of course, visiting our local apple orchards, pumpkin patches, and festivals, to name a few. Hopefully this video will inspire you to make your own adventure list and make the most of each beautiful season. This is Fairbanks Farms, a small family-owned pumpkin patch and animal farm. I went to elementary school with the twins who now run it, and remember an epic scavenger hunt their dad threw on their property during one of their birthday parties. My favorite takeaway was a blue pig eraser. It's a family tradition for us to visit there every year to see the new baby animals and to feed the birds. I ran a nature school with a friend during COVID. This is most of us at Thomas Family Farm. They have a little bit of everything, and the kids had a lot of fun. I face painted at Bob's Corn and Pumpkin Patch for 6 years in a row until 2020. It was fun to watch them grow, and now they offer just about anything you'd want to find at an autumn festival. Corn kernel pits, apple lunchers, slides, bonfire rentals, gem panning, a country store, sweet and savory foods galore, a hayride, a cow train, and even Batman on a tricycle. The highlight, however, is the corn maze, which Bob himself creates each year. The roasted corn is perfectly juicy and sweet every year, and they even double as swords. And the pumpkin spice donut-topped apple slushie with vanilla ice cream that I added caramel sauce to was to die for.
Oh, I need to cut my nose. You're always out of points. I was just like, there's things you think you get away with. Like, why do I can't do that? Oh, no, no problem. No, she did a wedding.
Oh, Papa Bear's off-roading it. So one of the things on our bucket list was, our fall bucket list was to go on an autumn walk and count the deciduous trees and drive. So we're kind of getting both in today. The boys are up ahead, but yeah, I'm gonna give you guys some more footage of this later, but I just had to share because this is pretty epic. Beautiful, right? Ah, autumn.
There's nothing I love more about autumn than the changing of the leaves. It's as if God was painting upstairs and dropped yellow, orange, and red paint throughout the evergreens of our beautiful state. Every now and then you can find pockets of brilliant color that take your breath away. Like this one, at a local business park. The trees that lined this road were magical. Driving beneath them was like driving into your favorite autumn book, or Stars Hollow from the Gilmore Girls. I wish I could have dug them up and placed them all in my yard. Could you imagine playing in the leaf piles made by these beauties? Just seeing them made me feel like a child again. When autumn has touched the trees on a road you've traveled many times before, it is as if you've never been there. The entirety of the landscape is transformed into a magical land where you feel you might spy a toadstool elf or maple seed fairy if you look hard enough. Where hedgehogs, owls, and foxes speak, and where you are a kid again, itching to play in a pile of leaves. Some of life's happiest moments and deepest thoughts are found under the branches of trees in autumn. Searching for pretty leaves is one of my favorite things to do in autumn. This beauty is going in my scrapbook. When the chill returns to the air, I dream of bundling up and venturing out amongst the trees in all their painted glory. A stained glass cathedral of God's own making, with the songs of birds ringing through the great halls of trees. And when the leaves catch the sun, all worries seem to fade, and you are enraptured in the beauty of the moment, feeling one with all things.
Coming around the mountain when she comes. She'll be coming around the mountain when she comes.
Going on walks and playing in leaves with my little bear is one of life's greatest joys. In late autumn, there is a quiet beauty. It's a melancholic atmosphere of knowing the dark and cold of winter is growing, and you forage for the last remnants of this beautiful season before it's gone. Taking in every last morsel of delight this season can give, and enjoying the company of loved ones. There's nothing better. The nature school I ran during COVID was called Wonder Collective, and we would often come to this park and marvel at this old growth maple, which we lovingly named the Wonder Tree. We try to visit it during all 4 seasons. Crunching of leaves underfoot, kicking and throwing piles of leaves into the air to watch them dance back down to the ground. Hunting for mushrooms, maple helicopter seeds, and the biggest leaf. The games of autumn. There's no one I'd rather play them with than you, my precious child. Your wonder is contagious, and you make every moment sweet. The boys and I love experiencing the different cultural festivals that take place at the Seattle Center. This was our first year to the Dia de los Muertos festival. They had cultural music, dancing, arts, crafts, foods, baked goods and treats, activities for kids, and exquisite and lovingly executed ofrendas. This is the chocolate sugar skull the button bear and I decorated and enjoyed eating. We then created our own folk art block prints.
He's loading the roller with ink.
Yeah, trying to get it nice and even.
That goes on top of it. So you put that right on top. And run it with this.
I'm gonna have you cover this with ink. You're gonna try to get it as even and dark as you can. You're just gonna rub that design in there. Oh, you can keep going.
Okay.
And yeah, you can press firmly.
Yeah.
It's transferring the image onto your paper.
Oh, is that ready for me?
Oh,
wait. Do you want to do mine?
The water,
All right, I'll let
the
you.
goal, and the happy sun.
That's great.
Okay. Oh, check it out.
Aw, your
It's
first
like-
litho print.
It's just like God is smiling, you know? It's true.
Cute.
So you can actually see, like, if you get it the right,
Yeah.
you can actually see where it's going.
Your lines.
So, where do I place this?
Okay, so we
We're gonna go to the
can
bathroom or
hang that up, and then there's bathrooms right over there. Yeah.
Does that look pretty good?
Right here.
Okay, ready to do the
Oh,
Okay, so
yeah,
it's a
looks
little darker
good.
on that one.
Looks good.
Okay.
Yeah. Blow these up a
Let's
little
steal
more.
something.
Maybe I could
Right. Ooh, that's good. Get a little bit more ink right in that area.
up there. Look.
This is a tradition where they actually paint on the ground with sand. It's sand art. There's different colored sand. I'm not sure how they color the sand, but yeah.
The origins of the Dia de los Muertos festival can be traced back over 3,000 years to ancient Mesoamerican cultures, particularly Aztecs, who honored the dead. Once Catholicism was introduced, aspects of beliefs and traditions of both were merged to form the traditions of this festival, which are observed during the Catholic All Souls and All Saints Days that happen on November 1st and 2nd each year. The belief is that your deceased loved ones return during this time, and you must place their photo on your ancestor altar, or ofrenda, or they cannot return to visit. In addition to photos and decor, favorite foods and items of the loved ones are often displayed. Many view it as a spiritual family reunion. You will often see the marigold flower used in decor on the ofrendas. It is believed that their bright color and strong scent help to lead the spirits of the deceased back to their loved ones on Earth. There is usually a celebrative atmosphere, and many people dress up as skeletons as a way of embracing death. These ofrendas were enchanting, whimsical and beautifully constructed and adorned. You could tell that a great deal of thought and consideration went into the design of each one. Beholding them was similar to walking through a graveyard or an estate sale. The ofrendas offered a glimpse into the life of these people who were being honored and lovingly remembered, displaying things they may have accomplished and what they enjoyed while alive. It was a very reflective and sobering experience. They had paper for anyone who wanted to add a name of a deceased loved one on the wall of remembrance. I added my dad. I am part Chilean, and although I do not believe in the spiritual side of the tradition, I believe Dia de los Muertos is a beautiful way to honor the memory of your loved ones who have passed, and we will usually create a small space in our home to place photos of our loved ones who are no longer with us. Time for spooky! This is a little taste of our Halloween. Every year, our co-op hosts a trunk or treat after the school day nearest to Halloween. Any excuse to dress up, I always say. We chose to do a Peter Pan theme, piggybacking our book club's book this year, and just made them our costumes. Here are some of my favorite costumes the kids had on. My husband used to be a Mountain Dew fiend, so much so that we actually considered featuring a Mountain Dew fountain at our wedding. And who doesn't love Bob Ross? Here's us trick-or-treating at our mall and neighborhood. I just thought these shots were hilarious. And here's our awesome neighbor. And the button bear showing off his hull. We'll cap this off with a photo of me, sitting on a huge pumpkin at Pike Place Market in Seattle. Thanks for watching, friends. Have a magical, cozy season.